So when I give talks at the Association for the Study of Dream, many of my talks are about dream figures. When you become consciously aware in the dream, you can talk to the dream figures. And you can go up to them and, what do you represent? And oftentimes, they'll tell you what they represent. Or a voice up from above will boom out what they represent. Oftentimes in a lucid dream, you become consciously aware, and you go up to the dream figures and you go, do you know that I'm dreaming you? And oftentimes the dream figure will respond, how do you know I'm not dreaming you? And so you'll read these accounts of lucid dreamers. They'll go to the dream figure, well, look, I can fly. And then the dream figure will go, well, look, I can fly too. And it does the same thing. And each thing that the lucid dreamer does, the dream figure does. And when you wake up from those kind of dreams, you go, wait a second. You know, what am I dealing with here? And so as you got deeper into lucid dreaming, you started to realize that all dream figures are not created equal. Some of them, as Seth said, were just thought forms. I call them mental mayflies. They're just there for a moment. And they're just there to kind of fill out an idea in that dream. But some of them, like the sinful self, have kind of a permanency. And I don't really use a sinful self necessarily, but the spontaneous self. So some like the spontaneous self, whatever self you focus on starts to develop a certain permanency and will appear again and again in the dreams. But one thing that really blew my mind, and I wasn't ready for this, I had a lucid dream that I was driving along in New Mexico at night on a curvy mountain road. And all of a sudden I realized, what the hell am I doing in New Mexico at night on a curvy mountain road? This must be a dream. And so I let go of the steering wheel. So the car goes off the road, I fly out into a stream, and I'm laying in a stream bed at night in a lucid dream thinking, oh, this is great. And I think, you know, I should go fly up to the stars. But then I thought, why bother? Why bother with all that effort? And so I yelled out to the stars, hey, stars, pull me up. And then the most bizarre thing happened. A hand reached down and grabbed me. And all of a sudden, I'm going up to the stars by virtue of being pulled by this hand. And finally, a body materialized with this hand. It was this nice young woman. And finally, we get up to the darkness, and she puts her finger up and makes a dot. And from this dot, she draws 3 lines. So she makes me a corner that I can be in to kind of give me a sense of space so I don't totally flip out. And I ask her, I go, what are you doing? And she goes, you needed help, so I'm helping you. And she goes, we started talking, and basically she said that she was there in all my dreams watching over me, and whenever I needed help, she was there to assist me. And then she brought up some other things, and she goes, don't you remember this? She's really totally shocked that I didn't remember other interactions that I'd had with her. And at the end of it, I asked her, well, how do I get back to a dream? And she goes, oh, to get to a dream, just do this. And I did it, and bam, I was back into a dream. But that really, when I woke up from that, I thought, oh my God, this is almost too spiritualistic. Now I'm meeting guides and guardians in my dream state. But it's a phenomenal thing that other lucid dreamers have experienced as well, is meeting dream figures who actually know more about the dream state than you do.